Hi there, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'll be discussing about S3 Express One Zone Storage class. This is a newly introduced storage class in S3 and what are the differences and all and what are the benefits and where we can utilize it. So all those things I am going to discuss along with the demo to how to create this bucket. So let's start with the introduction. So it is being introduced in order to deliver fastest cloud object storage. As you already know, like S3 is a object storage. So it's just a part of it. So for performance critical applications, and that requires like consistent single digit millisecond request latency. For that purpose, we have this S3 Express One Zone storage class. So data access speeds are increased by like 10x, and it reduces the request cost by 50% as compared to the normal S3 standard. So S3 Express One Zone, it is using a bucket type, but that is a new bucket type, that is S3 directory buckets that will help to support hundreds of thousands of requests per second. And it is uses like purpose-built hardware and software optimized for low latency. That's how it processes our request with 10x speed. So we have this S3 Express One Zone. It will also help us to accelerate our AI and ML and analytics workload. So there are lots of things, Athena, EMR, Glue. So these all of their performance will be enhanced. So this is a newly launched S3 Express One Zone storage class. So getting started with this, so we will creating a directory bucket. First, we will move on to the S3 console, or we can, if you have a CLI, we can utilize the CLI and we can upload the objects in a similar way that we used to do it in S3. So we can also have some batch operations to run copy jobs at any scale to fill up the directory buckets, or we can also use the import data from existing buckets also. We can move it. So I will just move on to the console. So once you go to the S3 buckets over here, you can see over here we have general purpose buckets and directory buckets. This is the new option that you will be seeing in the console. So currently this feature is not available in all the regions. You can see it is being recently announced on the 28th November 2023, and it is generally available in US East, US West, Europe, and Asia Pacific regions. So these are the regions in which this S3 Express One Zone is available. Okay, coming back to this. So if you see over here, we have the same option. Just once we click, this is the region name. Currently, I don't have any directory buckets over here. So I'll just click create bucket. And you can see over here, region. Again, we are getting option over here, general purpose bucket, or you want a directory bucket new. You can see recommended for low latency use cases. These buckets use only S3 Express One Zone storage class, which provide faster processing of data within a single availability zone. Now, if you see over here, choose the zone. I'm choosing any one of the zone. So the availability zone cannot be changed after the bucket is being created. So these options we don't get when we create a normal bucket, general purpose bucket, but here we have to choose. So this is the like a warning symbol. This is the critical information. So data is stored in a single availability zone. That's why it is letting the like we have to provide over here, choose over here which availability zone you want to choose. So directory bucket store data across multiple devices within a single availability zone, but do not store data redundantly across availability zones. So this is crucial thing. So in case of outrage and all, so your data might be unavailable or lost. So this is the risk that you have to take it. You can get a replication and all those things. You can have it policies defined. So you can see over here, this is in the availability zone suffix is being added to your bucket. Use one AZ4 XS3. So your full bucket name, like my just Paul bucket 2. So that is my full bucket name. Again, the same bucket ruling names and all those things are applicable over here, similar to the general purpose bucket. So bucket and ownership, to which accounts you want to give. You can use ACL and all, and by default block all public access. That is also the same scenario in case of the general purpose bucket, standard bucket. So we have this Amazon S3 managed keys. So let's now click create bucket. Okay, so our bucket has been created. Next, we can add the data, whatever we want. You can see this is similar. You can have the properties, you have the permissions. So the rest of the things are similar to it. Just the only thing in order to make it available faster with low latency. So this is being used. So you can see the total bucket size, no data, nothing is there. So we can just go back to the objects again. We can create some folders over here, actions. We can just click add folder. You can upload the folder whichever you want. You can also add the files. Let me add this one. Okay, that's it. Checksum, pre-calculated value, permissions, grant public access, properties, and all that also you can define it. So I'm not defining anything, just I wanted to show you just a new thing that is being added, that is the directory bucket. So it is being added over here. Let's go back to our S3 over here. Okay, so you can see over here, this is a general purpose buckets over here, and you can see your directory buckets. That's it. You can select and you can delete, import, whatever you want to do, you can do it. Let's go inside this bucket over here. So you can check over here, properties, server-side encryption settings, permissions, metrics. So these are the options that we are getting. But in case of, if you see over here in the buckets, general purpose buckets, let's take this example. You can see we have management, access points we can create. So that option is not available. You can see server access login, CrowdTrail, event notification, event bridge, requester pays, lots of things are there. So you can feel the difference between both of them. But in terms of speed, in terms of access, in terms of latency, that is the best option. So it will enhance your output in terms of AI and ML based solutions. So you can utilize this. But keep in mind, it is only in one zone. So in case of outage, you may lose your data. That's the only thing that you need to take. I hope you like my video. So in the upcoming videos, I'll be sharing more details about the AI and ML based solutions. So please keep on watching my videos. Please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.